Hello, hello everyone, welcome to dmetalgalaxy YouTube channel. This time we are again with Toschie, but not the Netherlands, not somewhere in a venue, but on a festival, Raismesfest. Welcome again, Toschie.
Thank you, thank you.
No worries. So what crazy shit have you been up to lately?
I've made babies. Well, my wife made a baby, I didn't. No, it's been pretty quiet in our camp because I had a son in January. So from January till basically August, I didn't see the other guys in the band at all. I just was in a bubble on my own with my family. So, but the other guys have been writing music and sending things to me, but I haven't really done anything. I just told them, yeah, I'll join you in a while. But then we have now in August we've been out doing a couple of this is our fourth festival these last 4 weeks. So it went from nothing until like every weekend out playing, which was really good. And we're doing a gig next weekend as well. But not much has happened really. The other guys have been starting to write some songs for our new album, which we will record when we have the material ready, I guess. So so it's been, I think it's the longest break we've had in our career. We've never had like 6-7 months off, like the whole band. So, but people have been busy writing music, like I said, playing with other bands, stuff like that. So they've been busy. I've been at home a lot.
Nice. And previously, did you write the music or did you do together? Who wrote the music?
No, we've always written things together in a way, but very often it's Thomas or Alva, the guitar players. They write stuff, and then either we write it together in our rehearsing studio, or they write stuff and send it to me, and then I listen to it, and so I write all the melody lines and all the lyrics. I've always done that in this band, and so it's a bit of both. Sometimes we write together, sometimes we just send each other ideas, and when we sort of have, if they send me something and I sing something that they like and they're like, okay, this is really good, then we sort of start working more together, like, how can we make this more interesting, basically. So yeah.
Amazing. So no crazy shit, Featherhood, but you're back on stage for a while, so maybe something crazy will happen live or not.
Maybe. They say it's going to rain like hell during our show. But you know, we're from Bergen. We used to rain. It rains all the time there, so to us it's not a big deal. No, not a lot of crazy shit. Just normal shit has been happening. But when we get back, now that we've gotten back together and started writing and playing again, then with us something stupid always happens. So
nice. So stay tuned for something stupid. And
something stupid's coming your way.
And for now, normal stuff. But last time you played at a venue, so you were going into the crowd, or everyone was going into the crowd. So this time it's a festival, so it's harder to go into the crowd and engage. So how do you compensate on being a big stage? How do you make sure there is interaction and still fun like the last time?
We always find a way. Well, the thing is just to treat everything like a small club, basically. And interaction-wise, it's always good to sort of, even if you play a big festival, you have to sort of think of it as a small club, sort of connect with people, because there's a huge festival, and then you can sort of be a bit put off because everything is just like one big ocean of people. So you sort of have to get as close to them as you can, and yeah, but we always find a way to connect.
Nice. So, any surprises for tonight?
Hopefully, the whole band will be sober enough. That's a surprise sometimes. No, no, we're gonna try to put on the best show we can, and
Definitely, Audrey Horne is the best rock band you can have, I would say. So, great band. And then I'm wondering, so how is it to be back on stage with the guys? What kind of feelings do you have? And do you think, in a way, the music will be different?
I don't think the music is gonna change much, but it was definitely good to be back, the whole band, and play together and travel together. We've had really a lot of fun this these festivals this summer. Probably a lot because we haven't been together much for over half a year. So it's been like a really good atmosphere within the band, um, and um, and the music we always, when we write music, we always have an idea what kind of music we want to make, and then we always end up somewhere else because music just takes its own turn. So, but I think it's our next album. You're probably going to recognize that it's an Audrey Horne album. I don't think we're gonna go all electronic and crazy. So same but different. I hope.
Yeah, and I would say it will follow, I think, Blackout, Youngblood, that kind of direction, not older ones. So it will be a continuation.
Yeah. It will be more in the lines of our latest albums, definitely, because that's sort of where we feel most comfortable playing more traditional kick-ass hard rock. Not earlier we focused a lot more on atmosphere and but now we just focused on making things rock, and music needs to be fun for us. It has to be like every time we go on stage we have to really enjoy what we do, and so sometimes when we try to play like songs from our first albums, it's almost like you put on a dress that you haven't worn for 20 years and you felt very pretty 20 years ago. You put it on, it's like,
No.
nah, it's not me anymore. This is not my style.
So there will be maybe some fatherhood influences, but not too much. It will be still fun, no boring.
A lot of songs about babies and going to sleep and eating porridge and stuff like that. But it's gonna be fun anyway.
Amazing, and yeah, I believe Audrey Horne is such a great band and so much fun. And before we round up, Raismesfest, your thoughts on Raismesfest?
My thoughts on the festival?
Yes.
It's a great. We played this festival 11 years ago, actually.
Long time.
Long time, which means we're getting old. But no, it's a great festival. It's a good atmosphere, and I walked through the crowd earlier, and because I was gonna had some stuff to do out there, and like there's so many people who come up and like say that they really are looking forward to this gig because we haven't played in France for a long time, and we used to play a lot here. So I got a very good feeling from the crowd. They seem to be excited about us coming back to play here. So I think it's going to be a good one.
Great stuff. And you are signed as well to Napalm Records and allnoir, with whom we work with, collaborate. So what do you think about these two, and how are they going to help you with the next album and in general?
How are they going to help us? When we make music, we don't involve record labels. We don't involve management, booking agents, nothing. We just make music, and then we sort of hand it over and say, "This is the music." And then, but when it comes to artwork and stuff like that, they pitch in a lot more which is cool because they're supposed to sell the thing. So if they don't believe in it, then it can be a bit more difficult. but so we've had albums where they didn't like the artwork, and I fought like hell to keep it, and we ended up keeping my idea, which turned out good. And then at another point they didn't agree, and then we listened to them and went for their idea, you know, because the first time I felt like really strongly about this has to be the artwork, but the second time it was like,
Which album?
on Youngblood, I really fought for that because they didn't like it. But on Devil's Bell, we originally had a different artwork, but they didn't like it, and we were like, you know what? Let's listen to them, because we didn't feel that strong about the artwork. We felt it was cool, but yeah, so we kind of decided to listen to them, and then they had some ideas, and we basically went with that. So
Amazing. So it's like a very productive collaboration going on with them, basically.
yeah, we have a very good relationship with them. I think they trust us, so they don't interfere a lot.
Yeah.
And we trust them with what they're doing, so we don't interfere a lot with that. So it's a good collaboration, but it's a lot about letting the other part do what they're good at, you know. Because I don't know how to sell albums.
Yeah, they know. And special thanks to allnoir for setting this interview up. And we are at the end. Any last word on the new album? Well, you said you were on Featherhood in your bubble, but maybe you can drop an Easter egg or no Easter egg and close the interview.
I think it's gonna be a pretty rocky album, because I think we all feel that we've tried different things and we found out what we do best. It's just pure rock and roll. That's what we do best. So that's probably what we're gonna do.
Amazing. So thank you so much, Toschie, for once again for the interview, telling more and keeping us up to date. For the viewers, like and subscribe, see the previous interviews. And yeah, this was it. Support Audrey Horne, as there will be more with crazy shit after normal stuff. Bye. See you.
Well, thank you.
No worries.